The Sebalak Orangutan Rehabilitation Center in the Malaysian State of Sabah on the island of Borneo offers one of the best opportunities in the world to see orangutans in the wild. With the help of the local community, they rescue infant orangutans who have been orphaned because of hunters shooting the parents or logging operations. Without the benefit of parents, these juveniles have no chance of surviving in the jungle. They're brought to the center's enclosed nursery, which you're seeing here, and they're paired with another orangutan who's a bit older. Through this buddy system, the young ones learn how to swing in the treetops, how to make their nests each night, what foods are safe to eat, what animals they have to stay away from, etc. When they're deemed ready to leave, they're released into the surrounding national park. Some of them acclimate well. They go into the jungle and are never seen again. Others, however, have a more tenuous existence, and it's for these that the center does a feeding twice a day, morning and afternoon. The morning feeding I attended was dominated by the macaque monkeys. It didn't seem like any of the orangutans were going to appear, but then this happened. She keeps her distance from the macaques, even moves over here when one of them approaches. But she is cunning. She waits for her opportunity and steals the basket. At the afternoon feeding, it's a completely different story. 5 or 6 orangutans appear, and they dominate, chasing away most of the macaques.
Oh, there's 3 orangutans. There's one up there, hanging by the road. Almost. He's not on the platform yet. He's going to the other one. They haven't reached the platform. Yeah.
I just scared the monkey off.
I'd come to see the orangutans, but I found so much more on the island of Borneo. Directly across the road from the Orangutan Center is the Bornean Sun Bear Conservation Center. Like the orangutan, this smallest of all the bear species is being poached for its meat. Currently, it's on the endangered species list.
Aquí va para allá. Aquella estava aquí dintre. Ah, no, no. Sí que ha baixat d'allà. Allà dintre n'hi ha una altra. I aquí n'hi ha d'haver-hi una altra. Mira els macacos. Mira com baixen per aquí els macacos.
Notice the super long claws. They use them to dig into rotten logs looking for termites and grubs or for scraping honey out of trees. Look closely at the bear who is sitting. You'll see the golden crest on its chest, which is apparently how they got their name, sun bear.
Aduh. Ya, Bang.
Ada lagi kali.
Semua ada, tapi sebenarnya tersapu.
Sebelah mana?
Kalau kau ni kita nak tunjuk muka ke sebelah kanan ni ketong satu lah ke depan ada pokok kecil. Satu lah pandai panjat pandai turun. Dia lapor. Wow. Yang paling kecil ni nama dia Tantan, yang baru turun ni. Yang tengah ni namanya Wawa. Oh ada nama. Yang besar tu si Boboy. Oh itu. Oh, okay. Dua ni betina tu jantan. Berapa umur? Umur 3 tahun lah. Tapi lain-lain kan sebab yang betina biasanya kecil.
Another day, I took a boat trip on the Kinabatangan River. This terrain is home to the Proboscis monkeys, known for their potbellies and huge noses.
And here, what we saw, this is family group monkey. We call it the harem, yeah? Harem group.
The harem group.
Yeah.
Of course, there were the ever-present macaques. They can be aggressive up close. Don't bring any valuables with you and hold on to your purse. But from the safety of a boat, they're fun to watch. My final sighting of a proboscis monkey was this one, who seemed a little alarmed as a monitor lizard climbed to the top of the tree to bed down for the night. The macaques, on the other hand, paid him no mind as they went about their family grooming at sunset. There was one more wild creature that I was hoping to see, the Pygmy Elephant. We'd been warned that they're pretty elusive. The average sighting is about once every other month. But as we were about to head back to the dock, someone came by in another boat. "Pygmy elephant," they whispered. We were off. And this is what we saw. At first I thought it was a rock, a big boulder. But no, it moved. And ears flapped. It was a baby pygmy elephant that had gotten separated from the herd. I thought I'd seen it all until the next morning, at my resort, having breakfast on the edge of the lake, this big girl wandered onto the boardwalk. The orangutans have learned when food is served at the resort, and I'd heard tales that they often come in and swipe food from people, so I kept my eye on her, but she retreated. Later that evening, I was enjoying dinner in about the same spot. I wasn't paying too much attention, until something out of the corner of my eye approached the table directly in front of me. I thought it was a waiter. Suddenly, a long, hairy orange arm whipped out, curled around the woman, and scooped up the entire mound of rice on her plate. In a flash, she was gone. These guys are smart. If, like me, you're fascinated by orangutans and other wildlife as well, there's no better place to visit than the island of Borneo. That's why I call it Wild Borneo.